Wait. May tanong ako sa'yo.
Ano yun?
Ready ka na ba sa new episode?
Ako pa ba? Of course!
Nice! Chill lang tayo dito.
True! Ako may tanong din ako.
Sige, ano yun?
Bakit ba?
Ha? Anong bakit ba?
Bakit? VA. Where we talk about anything about virtual assistants, remote working, work from home life, and many more.
Kaya kung isa kang VA or gusto mong maging VA, para sa'yo tong podcast na to. Welcome back to Bakit VA, where we talk about virtual assistants and why it's the best option for you. So today, we continue Trizzia's episode from last time. So here's the second half. Enjoy!
How do you keep your team engaged and motivated now that you're working virtually? Hindi mo sila nakakasama, hindi kayo nakakalabas ng magkakasama, magkakain kayo ng sabay, and magkwentuhan, magchikahan. So, how do you go about that?
Yes, so that is one difficult thing because it's not like the previous setup that I had, because especially our VAs, galing sila sa iba't ibang part ng it's not just here on our base here in La Union, and some of them mga taga Manila or other provinces. So one thing that I'm doing right now, especially work related, of course I check them every time na, hey guys, are you logged in already, or like how are you doing, how are your calls. I always make sure na we do temp check pa din with them, kahit sabihin natin direct na yung communications nila with the client. Of course, we wanted to make sure that our contractors or our VAs are, kinakamusta pa rin natin sila, even though the setup is work from home or remotely. Hindi naman kasi natin pwedeng pag nandiyan na yung client nila, bahala na, 'di ba? Because we wanted to keep the business as well. So, I make sure na I check on them as well, and in case na may mga inquiries sila or like concerns, of course, I always tell them na you can just ping me sa natin, sa communications channels natin. And of course, make sure na ma-address yung mga yon. And it's not only work related, but of course kinakamusta ko din sila personally, like hi guys, kamusta, are we okay
Weekends,
today?
right?
Yeah, weekends, how are your weekends going? And of course I make sure na, especially kapag off natin, weekends, I make sure na send them message like, enjoy your rest day, and make the most of it, because by Monday, diba, it's work again. And it's something that me as an agent before, I really felt valued by the company or by my employers kapag kinakamusta nila ako.
Like
Especially
the little things.
Yes, it
The
matters.
little
things.
things, no? It matters. The small things na kahit yung pangamusta lang na how are you, ganyan, every day, or even good mornings, right? Personal good mornings or DMs are making a big impact din sa employee, lalo kapag kasi hindi naman natin alam kung down na down sila, 'di ba? And that is
Yeah.
one benefit of having an agency. If you are planning to be a VA, like, you have a manager to guide you or to help you to temp check, right? To talk to your clients if there is a concern that needs to be addressed to the client, diba? So, apply na kayo dito sa amin. No.
Kasi kapag ngayon sa remote, feeling natin kapag tayo pinapansin ng ating mga managers is we're special. Ay, nakikita nila pala ako. So,
Right.
pag may mga questions yung mga virtual assistants natin, yun, andyan naman tayo. We show that we care. We want you to learn. We want you to grow. We want you to be better at what you're doing.
Right. Well
Agree.
said, Anette. I agree. But how about yung mga challenges na na-face mo while managing a remote team? Can you share some of the challenges and then share to us how you overcome these challenges?
Challenges on handling a
Remote
team,
remote team, yes.
remote team. Yeah, siguro one example is that kapag may mga interviews, especially when I entered the VA or here on VA Flix, one challenge is contacting the contractors if they have scheduled interviews or onboarding. Especially the given time frame is panggabi tayo, right? So it's morning in the US. And sometimes we understand naman given the time frame kapag gabi, kapag ano na, antok-antok na mga ganon. So they tend to forget that they have scheduled interviews or onboarding. So ang hirap mag-reach out.
Right.
Medyo challenging yung part na yun. Ang hirap mag-reach out, especially for critical hours, mga pamadaling araw na. Ayan, medyo mahirap.
Kasi they are
And
not expecting, no, a call.
yes, kasi we have clients na sabihin mong, pala decision, gano'n.
Biglaan, right?
Oo,
Mga biglaan talaga.
biglaan. Oo, mga biglaan. And that is something that is really challenging to handle kasi ang hirap hagilapin ng contractors kapag unexpected talaga. Even though we set expectations na just be ready because anytime we can give you a call for a client interview or whatnot. And of course, given that the time zone that we're at, which is not the same with our clients, it's really challenging. And I was able to manage it by, of course, for setting expectations to not only to the contractors but also to the clients, because we wanted to make sure that we set proper expectations para hindi naman sila alam yun, ma-disappoint na ganito yung pinag-usapan pero hindi natin na-meet, like that. Same with the contractors. Meron tayong mga client minsan na sa super busy nila, hindi nila ma-attendan yung scheduled meetings natin with them. And of course, in that part, we always wanted to make sure na we explain it properly to the contractors as well. Because time is gold, di ba? Syempre, we don't want to waste time for both sides, contractors and the client as well. And we wanted to make sure that they fully understand the reason why hindi natin na-meet or hindi natin na-continue or na-push through yung, for example, the interview during that day. And that is something na I think pinaka-important right now sa role ko as a project manager, always setting expectations, proper expectations.
Just to avoid miscommunications din, no, on both parties.
Yes, both
Kasi
parties.
that's really important.
So, doon naman tayo sa mga team members natin. Since you're a manager, for sure, meron ka ding mga people under you, right? So, I'm just wondering, since both of us were able to work physically before and were able to handle teams. So, I know that before, pwede tayo mag-coach ng teammates natin or ng mga customer service representatives na mga kwan natin dyan. So, ngayon na nasa virtual world tayo, virtual work environment, let's say, and we're like providing feedback via like something like a Zoom call or via our communication tools. So, which is better, and what do you think would work in a virtual work environment when it comes to providing feedback to your people? Is it better than providing it face to face?
I think for me, it doesn't really matter, or it doesn't really make a difference if it's going to be face to face or virtually, because what's gonna matter is the feedback or the coaching part. That's the most important thing. And the way how you deliver it to your team or to the contractors, I think that's what matters, because it's not gonna make, for me, it's not gonna make any difference kung sasabihin mo siya over a Zoom meeting or personally, kasi it's you're talking about work wise or work related matters, and I think there is no big impact if it's gonna be face to face or via meeting or video call. Kasi way back when I was still in the call center industry, where I experienced both work on site and work from home setup, it doesn't really matter for me kung nakaharap ko yung teammate ko or yung supervisor ko when we are doing coaching. And what matters to me is yung feedback na pinoprovide ko or yung feedback na natatanggap ko instead. Kasi alam mo yun, yes, we do have different reactions or opinions whenever we provide or receive feedbacks. Pero I think the setup doesn't really affect that big, or there's no really big impact with that.
Not
And
much. As long
yeah.
as long as you deliver the message, no? Kasi it won't
Yes.
change naman.
And also,
Agree.
I think the commitment of your contractors or your agents are the most important thing din when it comes to providing.
Yes.
I think we're running out of time, so medyo bilisan na natin.
Sige, go.
Let's move on to our last two questions na lang, Trizzia, for you today. So, the first one is, why is working from home or working remotely the best choice in this generation? Or do you think that is the best choice for this generation?
I think this is the best choice for this generation, given pandemic pa rin, or it's not officially over yet. And one good thing is, for me, honestly, since we are working remotely, alam mo yun, I can bring my work anywhere. Unlike before, when I was working on site or was required to work on site, of course, it's expected from you na dapat nasa office ka and do all the work things there. Unlike working remotely, alam mo yun, there was a time, I'm already here on VA Flix. There was a time that we have a gathering, and it's actually for a dinner. So alam mo yun, I just did bring my laptop with me. Every family is there, and alam mo yun, kasama mo pa rin sila kahit nagtatrabaho ka, and you're not feeling stressed, you're not feeling tired, kasi kahit nagtatrabaho ka sa bahay, you were able to socialize with them, you have someone to talk to. It's not just like, alam mo yun, yes, we are focused on our work, but at the same time, you're enjoying it because it's not just pure work. You have your family beside you. Convenient part, yun yung pinaka most convenient part. And also, especially if you're like a traveler type of person, alam mo yun, you can, sabi mo pumunta ka ng Palawan, bitbit mo yung laptop mo, may signal naman, di ba?
Easy, diba?
Easy.
Swimming ka muna, ganun.
Oo, yung tipong sa umaga, gala-gala ka. Tapos pagdating sa gabi, shift ka naman, o di ba? And that is something na, alam mo yun, you can change the vibe of your work kahit nasaang place ka. Ganun kalakas yung impact ng
working from home
for
or
me.
working
And
remotely.
yes, correct. And that is something refreshing na hindi lang puro computers yung nakikita mo sa paligid mo. Mga ganon, hindi lang puro agents or colleagues yung nakikita mo. You can still mingle with other people like your friends, family, and you can attend to a lot of social gatherings na hindi mo magawa noon kasi you are required to work in
Go
the
to the
office.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of the things na gusto talaga ng generation ngayon, yung makapag-work ka anywhere. Kasi nga yung instant gratification na sinasabi nga natin na gusto ng generation ngayon or millennials and Gen Zs, gusto nila lahat instant. Like
Totoo.
food delivery nga, nandyan, easy lang, even romantic relationships and including work, gusto nila instant lang din. Na kapag kahit nasan man sila, kung pwede nga lang mag-work sa phone, I think there are some na gano'n na nag-work sa phone. I'm not sure. But yun na yung parang gusto talaga ng mga tao ngayon. And it's a good thing na lahat tayo working remotely because we are able to experience that. And apart from that is we experience working in an office and alam natin yung pros and cons ng ng each, right? So we know how to balance or how to see kung ano ba talaga yung bagay sa atin, kung ano yung trip natin, di ba? So, yeah, it's a benefit
Agree.
for us.
And honestly, ako for me, I can, alam mo yun, when I entered VA Flix, alam mo yung tipong, yes, pwede na akong kumain ng kahit ano while working.
Right.
Kasi you can, we all know that sa call center, there are companies who don't allow food inside the floor, right? Yeah, restrictions. And syempre kapag ikaw late ka nang gumising, hindi ka na nakakain before pumunta ng office, ganun. It
Gutom
will
ka
really
na.
make you, gutom ka na. So hindi ka pa, kakaupo mo pa lang, gutom ka na, and you can't even stand right away to take a meal kasi kakain mo lang di ba?
And it can affect work, right? Kasi
Yes.
productivity mo kung hindi ka okay talaga, wala.
Agree. And
Also, antayin mo pa mag-break time ka bago ka makakain.
Correct. And unlike now na I was able to go back working remotely or working from home. Alam mo yun, anytime pwede kang pumunta sa freezer, get any
Papasok ka
food
sa
that you
freezer.
want. O, di ba?
Palamig ka muna sa freezer.
Palamig ka muna,
Diba?
ganon.
Ayun. So there are a lot of really positive reasons to work from home, 'di ba? So in your opinion bilang manager, ano sa tingin mo yung mga positive impacts of working remotely aside from yung super work-life balance tayo dito?
Agree. Siguro another thing na malaki yung impact ng working remotely is additional family time talaga.
Yes.
Additional
Agree.
family time, quality time. Because unlike way back when I was working on site, my time is really limited. Alam mo yun? You're going home, feeling tired, of course. You're just gonna end up eating dinner and then tulog ka na. Because you need to wake up early again the next morning to prepare and go to office. That's how my routine was. Unlike ngayon na after work, just simply turning my laptop off, I can be able to spend more time with my family, especially yung aso ko. Kasi hindi ko talaga siya maalagaan before nung naka-work on site ako. I can't even prepare a meal, so iniiwan ko talaga siya sa bahay. And kapag nasa akin naman siya noon, lagi ako nagmamadali to go to office. Unlike now, I can, alam mo yun, fully naasikaso ko siya.
Full-time,
And
free
yeah.
parent.
And I think another one good impact of working remotely, you're not stressed when it comes to traveling for work. alam mo yun, after work, pwede ka na mag-rest agad. Or like, you can actually feel relaxed while working. Kasi, komportable ka. Komportable ka kasi nasa bahay ka. And you're not even, I don't know if it goes the same with Anette. Alam mo yun, kasi di ba sa mga ano to medyo hindi naman siguro tayo masa-censored ng konti dito. Ano? Siyempre, di ba, pag
Wholesome lang
sa
tayo
mga,
dito.
oo. Di ba, sa mga babae kasi, di ba, parang maghapon ka, you wear your
Garments.
you know na, undergarments, yes. Alam mo yung parang pagdating mo sa, pag naka-work on-site ka kasi, yung pagod ka na, parang, it's a relief. Unlike kapag work from home setup, you can just simply put your coat, and just be presentable sa camera. That's it.
Dito lang.
Super relate.
Diba? Yan,
Dito
diba?
lang.
Kasi
So it's
wala ka na makita
hindi
doon.
agree, and it's something na talagang ang hindi ka na problema sa suot mo diba? You can just simply put your coat or your cardigan sa amin sa mga girls. So it's simply like tipid tips. Wala kang masyadong labahin kasi hindi ka naman pumapasok sa office. Tipid. Char.
Alam mo naman pag mga babae, madami ang patong-patong-patong na damit. So,
agree.
lalo na kung ginawin ka sa office, dagdag mo pa yung jacket. Ito naman sa atin, kapag work from home, okay, may client meeting, you have to meet the client, just put on your coat. After that, tanggalin mo na ulit. So, parang, pwede mo pa ma-extend yung lifespan ng yung jacket bago mo ilibigay sa washing machine.
Correct.
Like, I remember this meme na yung mga ganun na jacket, they belong to the chair. Yung too dirty to be in the laundry, but too clean to be in the cabinet.
Legit. Yun.
Sa chair. They need to be in the chair. But yeah, I remember kanina sinabi mo, Trizzia, yung comfort na nafe-feel ng every work from home or remote workers. Yes, I totally agree, and yeah, I can relate to that. Kasi hindi lang naman yung comfort na nafe-feel mo while you are at home, but yung comfort na nafe-feel mo kasi nababantayan mo yung mga need mong bantayan na nasa bahay, which are the dogs. Sabi nga, kung may pets tayo, nagkakaroon ng time with family. If dalawa lang kayo sa bahay and nagkasakit yung kasama mo, 'di ba? You can stay with him or with her. So hindi mo na problemahin na hindi mo na siya i-text or call every time kung kamusta siya. Nandiyan lang siya sa tabi mo, right?
Agree.
And that's a good benefit.
It's really a good benefit, especially you mentioned kapag nagkakasakit. Kasi 'di ba, of course, given it's pandemic, kapag may lagnat ka, of course, there are still thermometers na sa mga offices. So, kung may sakit ka, nilalagnat ka on the day of your shift, you enter the office, of course, they're gonna send you home. And that means
no pay.
Yes. Unlike working remotely, the comfort of from the comfort of your home, even though you're not feeling well, but you know na kaya mong mag-shift, you can just simply log in, and kahit naka-set up ka ng PC mo beside the bed and all, alam mo yun, bukod sa mas komportable ka, you'll not gonna overthink na baka kapag sa office, syempre, nandyan yung mga na, hindi ko kaya, baka mamaya mahimatay ako sa office or whatnot, ma-sent home ako, or dalhin ako sa hospital, mga ganun. You can, kapag nasa bahay ka you can also monitor your own health, diba? Unlike
kasi kapag nag-office ka, ang dami mo ding iniisip kasi mag-travel ka pa, 'di ba? Kapag work from home ka, kung masama yung pakiramdam mo, as long as alam mo sa sarili mo siguro na kaya mo namang gawin yung tasks, there's no problem kapag work from home. Kasi virtually naman, 'di ba? Kapag sa office, iisipin mo pa, kakain ako, saan ako kakain, ganyan, masama yung pakiramdam ko, uwi pa ako. Ang daming pwedeng isipin. And siguro mas lalong lalala yung pakiramdam mo kapag gano'n.
Agree. And yun nga, yung siguro one one big impact niyan is, of course, the pay of the agent or the contractor.
Yes.
Especially right now na marami talaga yung naghahanap ng work from home, especially moms or parents, because they really wanted to be hands-on with their kids, especially like Ava. So yun, lalo na kapag may sakit yung anak mo, mga ganun, because I even experienced before, I have an agent, nagsabay talagang magkasakit yung dalawang anak niya, and even though alam mo yun, buti na lang naka-work from home siya, because we have work on site and work from home agents. Buti na lang naka-work from home siya kasi walang ibang magbabantay ng mga anak niya kundi siya lang. And that is something na need talaga na ng marami ngayon, the remote work.
In this generation, no? Kasi everything is online na din. Even selling nga, di ba? May mga online selling, ganyan, online shopping. So, why not online work?
Pwede ba mag-promote dito? Tsare.
Online shopping.
Ano ba yung ipapromote mo?
Online selling.
Nag-online selling
Diba?
daw, guys. So, saan ka pa? Like, manager na siya. Meron pa siyang online selling. So, imagine the people that we have here in VA Flick. Sobrang gagaling talaga. So, if you think that if you deserve to be part of us na ganito ka-flexible like si Trizzia, I mean, why not send us an email, recruitment@vaflex.com. Right? And we'll get started.
Yep.
Ayan.
All right. So, I mean, do you have anything else to add, Annette, before we end?
Oh, sige. So I think we've come to the part where we're almost done. Pero of course, bago matapos to, ano ang iyong parang sabi natin, mahiwagang advice para sa ating mga virtual assistants?
Yeah.
For our virtual assistants, and I think we can include as well those aspiring virtual assistants as well. Guys, it's your skills are not just limited within a specific office. You can always think outside the box, because you'll never know what opportunity can, hindi mo alam kung anong klaseng opportunity yung pwedeng ibigay sa'yo ng virtual world. Honestly, even me, I'm not expecting that I'll be landing a job virtually, a virtual job. But don't limit yourselves on exploring things, especially with work, virtual work. As in, ang daming opportunities being a VA. And of course, it's also gonna take patience. Patience will lead you to something better and new as well. Lalo na something refreshing, especially sa virtual setup. And yun lang, for me, you can always look outside the box, and don't be afraid to enter another surrounding or another line of work. And everyone is welcome to the VA world, of course.
Yes naman. It's like everybody has the chance to apply, right?
Yes.
Kasi tayo naman is may kanya-kanya namang talents and skills na pwede natin ipamala sa pagiging isang virtual assistant. Because being a virtual assistant is very broad.
All right, so I think we're done. Thank you so much, Trizzia, for joining this episode. So at least now, I hope all of our viewers or listeners realize, or we are able to open your eyes. Bakit nga ba VA? Okay. Again, this is John.
And this is Anette, and thank you very much for being on the show with us, Trizzia.
Thank you guys for having me. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi everybody, this is John and thank you so much for listening to this episode of Bakit VA. Kung gusto niyo maging guest or you have any topics that you want to talk about in mind, just send us a message or email us at studio@vaflix.com. Alright, and again, thank you so much for listening. I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.